What about KL? Now we
Rahul,
are
did you
just...
notice the radio silence in the
Yeah,
panel?
I did. And that's exactly what would have happened, I'm sure, in the Punjab management boardroom. And they said, someone would have said, and maybe someone new would have said, what about KL Rahul? And everyone would have just gone,
Yeah, I
Punjab
want to
Kings
see
are-
like when KL Rahul, if he comes to the auction and the name comes up, and the camera should pan on Punjab
Yeah.
straight
and
first.
they'll wait and then they'll say, no, we thought it's a different KL Rahul.
See,
But it is Rahul, sir.
Punjab want to move so far away from that era that they've changed the name of the franchise. So will they go back to the captain?
The Punjab Kings story, still in search of their first IPL win. They've changed things up. Mr. Ponting has gone further north. That's as far north as you can go in the IPL. After that, you just leave the country. That's just how things work in the IPL, right? What happens to Punjab's retentions? Are they a team that could possibly only have uncapped retentions and go in with a massive purse like we have seen Punjab do in auctions in the past? Nagaraj Golapuri, Adi, and Dustin to break it down for us. And obviously, we will go to Sherlock first. Mr. Holmes, what say thou?
The chatter is 2 uncapped only to begin with. Arshdeep, apparently they're chatting to him. He's chatting to them, but I don't know what the conclusion is. If there is a capped retention, it would be just Arshdeep, is my instinct. But I think 2 uncapped players, and those 2 uncapped players, because they have a set of at least 4 good uncapped players.
Yes, they do.
Shashank Singh, Prabsimran Singh, then you
Ashutosh.
have Harpreet Brar,
And
and
Ashutosh.
possibly last one is Ashutosh.
Yeah.
I think Shashank could be, I think they might probably even offer him more than 4, because it's not like written in stone that
You
you
have to.
only have to, there's no hard cap that only 4 uncapped player gets 4 crores. So they might probably think of, if it's just uncapped, pay him a little bit more and get Shashank, and then have Prabsimran. I think
I
Prabsimran.
saw some social media buzz, Naga, that Shashank has rejected a 4 crore retention. That how
Yeah, I
accurate
heard that,
is that?
yeah.
Which is
How accurate is that? Think.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. From what I
Yes.
hear, from what I hear, Shashank is still, the name is on the table. There's a strong probability that he will be retained.
Let me put the question a different way. What do you think Shashank Singh will get at the auction? Let's say he goes there, because that's the question. But Shashank would be asking, what am I truly worth after last year? As a uncapped player who's now, what, 36, 35? Have I got that right?
Personally, I would think 6 to 8 crore bracket.
Yeah, not more than that, because he's going to turn up on day 2, and or maybe
Really?
No. I think don't be surprised if uncapped players come early on. Huh?
Yeah.
I think they might end up making the auction a nice
Sorry, I'll
kind
just
of.
recorrect. He's 32. So it's not
32. Yeah, I was just checking. Yeah,
Shashank Singh is 32.
I also heard that he's probably hesitating over 4 crores. Even if they were to offer 6, there's nothing stopping. You have a guarantee of, that you're going to be there. You know that you're going to bat at 4, 5, or wherever. And if things doesn't work out for whatever reason, he can always go out in the next year, and he probably stands a chance to make more money in smaller auctions, probably in bigger auctions. If you look at that probability, he's probably likely to make more money next year.
Yeah, I mean, let's also point out that, of course, with the comical way in which he was actually picked up at the auction last time around by Punjab, but he was a base price player, 20 lakhs. So
20 lakhs, yeah.
A massive jump for him. If you look at it simply on that front, yes, he has every right to try and cash in on even more, because that opportunity has come through his performance last season. So we'll find out. But let's move on. Let's ask the question of Arshdeep, who is the really solid Indian player there. But if does he command 18 crore?
No, so I'm very curious, because Nagraj said that there is some chat happening between them. But what is the chat? Because if Punjab are offering 18, surely Arshdeep will take it. So, what
I mean, we don't know. They might not be offering 18.
Yeah,
They might not be
but
offering
they
18.
have to, no? They have to.
No,
offer
I mean,
more
on
money.
paper, they don't need to.
They don't have to
They
pay
can
him so
pay him
much.
14 and.
Correct.
No,
Okay.
send him to the auction if you don't think he's worth 18, and RTM him for what we believe, what maybe his right value. Is his fair value 13 to 15? Even that's a crazy amount of money, but you still save some money there.
I would say, 10 plus.
I mean,
And
let's
then-
remember, Arshdeep is India's second best T20 fast bowler
Yeah.
after Jasprit Bumrah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we are
And
talking
he's
about batters, even like the 7th, 8th Indian batter, best Indian batter being retained at 18 crore.
Yeah.
And India's second best fast bowler, where, I mean, maybe we are still stuck in this age of razzmatazz, only batting matters. But your second best fast bowler, your third best death bowler of the IPL of the last 3 seasons statistically, after Bumrah and Patirana, I would say he's worth 18 crore. But
I agree.
yeah.
of course,
And
Punjab have
add
to
to
think
that left
about,
arm.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
that's
add to that left
that's a
arm,
very
which is
big
a
factor.
rarity. I mean,
It's a very big
and
factor.
it's a massive thing. The you won't get many Indian
No, I
left
mean,
arm. I mean, just
I'm absolutely with you. It's just about what is the plan Punjab have? Have they identified, say, a captain who they will want at all costs? Do they want certain players there at all costs? And therefore, is Arshdeep not the priority? And they want to have the purse as the priority. They can still get Arshdeep back. He's still part of the plan, but they'll get him back without retaining him because they're confident they have the money not to lose Arshdeep Singh.
so yeah. I mean, if they were to go with, let's say, even 10 crores cut for the two players, two uncapped players, right? I think Prab Simran is ahead of the others. It will be
Personally, I think
Shashank and Prab.
Harpreet Brar is an outstanding player.
Yeah, but I think they might think they can buy him. So
RTM.
if they go with 110 crores, they can easily buy Harpreet for even 18. Not Harpreet, what's his name? Ashdeep for
Arshdeep,
18.
yeah.
Yeah, Ashdeep for 18. They
Yeah,
feel they
that's
might feel safer. But in terms of relationships, probably if he's willing to play for Punjab, he doesn't want to go into the auction. You just that is the loyalty thing. They say that, okay, fine, I don't mind. I'll pay him 18 crores or whatever. I'll let me. This is a long-term guy who's in his 20s and he's only going to grow at us. Uh, and yes, the other probably beyond Arshdeep, the bigger question is who the captaincy, and this is where Ponting I think will play his card in terms of because
Yeah.
he's himself signed for 4 years, so he will want someone who's stable, who he can work with, and
so
we know who
That's a
the
very
names
who's,
are.
who's on the list,
and
Let's
that,
Naga?
that's a
let's
good
ask
narrowed
each one
down.
of you one
There
name
is
each. I'll ask you one
What
name
is the
each.
list? You give us the list.
No, forget.
Adi's ready.
You,
Let
the
Adi
list will
talk.
come up.
Adi
Yeah.
talk.
The name is Stephen Peter Devereux Smith.
Acha.
Steve Smith.
SPDP. No,
I will
SPD.
Let me open my books and see where his name is.
I will
Yeah.
read between the lines of what Naga said earlier and say Shreyas Iyer.
One.
He's in
Yeah.
the auction.
Yeah. Who
My
else?
my um, flies who come and buzz in my ear are just saying that given Faf du Plessis is unlikely to be retained at RCB,
Nah,
and
I
given
don't.
that Adi, let me finish. Given that the St. Lucia Kings were owned by the Punjab Kings and won the CPL, I think they might be interested in Mr. C.
Nice.
Beyond Ashutosh and Shashank, I don't see them going into the auction without retaining one of Arshdeep or Rabada. They're probably too good to let go of.
So let's play a game, okay? I'm thinking of teams that will want Arshdeep, and
Let's ask
I'll
Adi
name
if
them.
it's okay if we
No,
play games since he's producer. Let's ask
No,
Adi.
I'll just say the names of the franchises who are going to go into this auction without a lead fast bowler, and we'll judge by Nagaraj's reaction who is interested in Arshdeep Singh. Okay. So
Arshdeep Singh. Abey, Arshdeep Singh mat bol yaar. I think he'll stay
Why?
at Punjab.
Okay, fine. Then there's no point in the game. GT,
I
DC, they all will be without a lead fast bowler in the auction. There are quite a few
Yeah.
teams actually, if you look at it. So
Yeah.
there could be a feeding frenzy over Arshdeep if he goes into the auction. RR are another team. They probably won't retain a fast bowler. So there's quite a few teams that might go for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there will, I think,
And
a lot of those
Kahiso,
teams might.
I don't think Kahiso will be retained by Punjab. Don't think they are willing to. If they are if they are kind of deliberating probably about spending 18 or even 14 on Arshdeep, I don't see them talking about. Rabada went for 9.75
10,
last. Yeah,
10-ish,
10
I think.
something. Yeah.
I think they've got a lot of tempting overseas options that they could. RTM,
I mean, they'll have 3 RTMs.
Sam
If
Curran,
they'll retain Arshdeep
Rabada,
plus.
Liam
Yeah.
Livingston, who's
Livingston.
if he's
Yeah.
in the right kind of form at the right time.
Besto.
Besto,
Yeah.
Nathan Ellis with Ponting.
Ellis is. I really like Ellis. Yeah.
Ellis is a terrific
Yeah.
player. So, so I think they've got a lot of options. They've also got decent Indian options. I mean, Jitesh Sharma, if they want to keep him back.
Yeah.
Rahul Chahar, if they want the wrist spinner. So they'll have plenty to RTM and choose from, looking at what values go up. So I think Punjab can play around. It'll be risky because sometimes it's a disadvantage to have so many options and going into the IPL.
And the other thing is, considering that Ponting has agreed a 4-year term with them, I think there'll be he would have gone in with significant amount of demands if it's a longish commitment. So
Let's leave it there. Let's just close this chatter and ask the question around the room one last time. Will Punjab only look at uncapped retention? So we're asking you whether you guys feel like Arshdeep is worth retaining at 18 or just going into the auction to buy back more or less in that category, or not certainly more than 18. So, Dustin.
So I would retain Arshdeep at 18, but I don't think Punjab will.
Okay. And your two uncapped retentions would be?
Shashank and Ashutosh.
Shashank and Ashutosh, not Prab Simran. Okay. Adi?
Shashank, Ashutosh, and Arshdeep just bite the bullet, and Punjab, I think Punjab will eventually bite the bullet and give in.
Okay. Nagaraj?
Yeah, Arshdeep plus Prabsimran and Shashank.
Okay. I see them getting Arshdeep at the auction, even if they don't retain him, and keeping their RTMs open. But I would go with Prab Simran and Brar as my two uncapped retentions. I think they could fetch a lot more than even Shashank Singh, who I think they can get back in the 5-6 crore range. Among the players with the biggest ceiling, for me, it's those two. So, right, we leave it there. Thank you very much, gentlemen. See you again soon on IPL Retention Chatter.